Kamala Harris, a name that resonates with many across the globe. She's the first female vice president of the United States. It's a big deal. But her journey to this historic position is even more remarkable. But where did her story begin? Let's take a look back at her roots. Harris was born in Oakland, California. Her parents were immigrants who came to America with dreams and aspirations. Her mom, Shamala Gopalan, was from India. She was a breast cancer researcher and a civil rights activist. Her dad, Donald Harris, hailed from Jamaica. He was an economics professor who also believed in social justice. They were both active in the civil rights movement, fighting for equality and justice. Growing up, Harris saw firsthand the fight for equality. It shaped her worldview and instilled in her a sense of purpose. She went on to study at Howard University, a place that would further mold her character and ambitions. It's a historically black college known for its rich history and commitment to excellence. She then earned her law degree from the University of California, Hastings. This was a significant step in her journey. Education was clearly important to her, and she excelled in her studies. Harris's upbringing had a profound impact on her life. Her family's values and struggles were deeply ingrained in her. It instilled in her a deep sense of justice and a desire to make a difference. It also taught her the importance of fighting for what's right, no matter the obstacles. These values would guide her throughout her career, leading her to break barriers and inspire many. Kamala Harris started her career as a prosecutor. She worked in the Alameda County District Attorney's Office. Her focus was on crimes like domestic violence and child abuse. She later became the District Attorney of San Francisco. In 2011, she became California's Attorney General. This was a big deal. She was the first woman and the first black person to hold that position. As Attorney General, Harris tackled issues like criminal justice reform and environmental protection. Some people criticized her record as a prosecutor. They said she was too tough on crime. Others praised her for holding people accountable. They saw her as a strong advocate for victims. In 2016, Kamala Harris ran for the U.S. Senate. She won, becoming the second black woman ever elected to the Senate. As a senator, she was known for her tough questioning of Trump administration officials. Remember those hearings? Harris was a vocal advocate for issues like healthcare and immigration reform. She also fought for gun control and LGBTQ+ rights. Her voice was a powerful one in the Senate. During her time in the Senate, Harris gained a reputation for being a tough and effective legislator. She wasn't afraid to stand up for what she believed in. She quickly became a rising star in the Democratic Party. In 2020, Joe Biden chose Kamala Harris as his running mate. It was a historic moment. She was the first woman of color on a major party presidential ticket. The Biden-Harris ticket won the election. Harris made history again. Being vice president is a tough job. You're the president's right-hand person. You have to be ready for anything. Harris has taken on this role with energy and focus. As vice president, Harris has focused on issues like voting rights and economic opportunity. She's traveled the country, meeting with people from all walks of life. It's a demanding job, but she's up for the challenge. Thanks for joining us on this video. Please subscribe to Improve Yourself channel, and don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts on the comment section below. Championing change policy priorities and initiatives. Kamala Harris has been a strong voice on many issues, consistently advocating for policies that aim to improve the lives of everyday Americans. She's a big supporter of affordable health care, believing that no one should have to choose between paying for medical treatment and other essential needs. She wants to make sure everyone has access to quality, affordable care, and has worked tirelessly to expand healthcare coverage and lower prescription drug costs. She's also passionate about climate change, understanding the urgent need to address this global crisis. She believes we need to take action to protect our planet, advocating for renewable energy solutions and stricter environmental regulations. Criminal justice reform is another one of her top priorities, aiming to create a more equitable system. She wants to make the system fairer for everyone, focusing on reducing mass incarceration and addressing systemic biases. She's also a champion for women's rights, fighting for gender equality in all spheres of life. She believes in equal pay for equal work and has introduced legislation to close the gender pay gap. Harris's policy positions reflect her progressive values, always pushing for social justice and economic fairness. She's committed to using the power of government to make a difference in people's lives, ensuring that policies are inclusive and beneficial to all. Her work on these issues is ongoing, and she continues to be a dedicated advocate for positive change, always striving to build a better future for everyone. Public perception and political challenges. Kamala Harris is a polarizing figure. Some people love her. They see her as a trailblazer and a role model. Others are more critical. They question her record and her policies. That's politics for you. She's faced criticism from both sides of the aisle. Some on the left say she's not progressive enough. Some on the right say she's too liberal. It's a tough spot to be in. Despite the challenges, Harris remains a popular figure among Democrats. She's seen as a potential future leader of the party, but she'll need to navigate these political waters carefully to succeed. The 2024 campaign, a new chapter unfolds. The 2024 election is just around the corner. Kamala Harris has officially announced her candidacy for president. It's a significant moment in her political career. She aims to build on her experience as vice president and her previous roles in public service. Her campaign will focus on key issues, such as healthcare, climate change, and social justice. Harris positions herself as a progressive leader, ready to take on the challenges facing the nation. The 2024 election is shaping up to be a historic one, and Kamala Harris is right in the thick of it. The next few years will be crucial for her political future. Strengths and weaknesses, a balanced assessment. Kamala Harris has officially announced her candidacy for the upcoming presidential election next November. This sets the stage for a highly anticipated rematch against former President Donald Trump. Harris's campaign is expected to focus on key issues such as healthcare, climate change, and social justice. She aims to build on her tenure as vice president and her extensive political career, but she also has weaknesses. Some people find her to be too cautious. They want her to be more outspoken on certain issues. Others question her ability to connect with working-class voters. Like any politician, Harris has both strengths and weaknesses. She'll need to leverage her strengths and address her weaknesses if she wants to succeed in the long run. The road ahead, Harris's place in history. Kamala Harris has already made history. As the first female vice president of the United States, she has shattered glass ceilings and paved the way for future generations. She's the first female vice president, and also the first Black and South Asian woman to hold this esteemed position. She's broken down barriers and inspired millions around the world, showing that no dream is too big and no goal is unattainable. But her story is far from over. Her journey is just beginning, and the impact of her work will be felt for generations to come. As Kamala Harris embarks on her presidential campaign, her place in history continues to evolve. Running against Donald Trump, Harris aims to make history once again by becoming the first female president of the United States. She could continue to serve in government, using her platform to advocate for change and champion the causes she believes in. Or she could pursue other passions, perhaps focusing on community service or global initiatives that align with her values. Whatever she chooses, she's left an undeniable mark on American politics and society. Her legacy is one of resilience, courage, and unwavering commitment. Kamala Harris's journey is a testament to the power of hard work and determination. Her story is an inspiration to many, proving that with perseverance, anything is possible. Her campaign will undoubtedly be one to watch, as it promises to be a defining moment in American politics. Her story is just beginning, and the next chapters are sure to be as groundbreaking as the ones that have come before, and the world is watching to see what she does next. Her journey is a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration for all. Thanks for watching.